crowd is up, they think the job is just about done. Indeed, in fact it is. One more point does it, just one. We are in the port city of Porto, and this unmistakably the Estadio do Dragão. Blue, certainly the colour. So the first box is more or less ticked. Here's a time to concentrate on what happens next.
Well, Peter, this has nothing to do with good fortune now. This team is here on merit, and if they can sustain their level of performance, it's hard to see anything other than the right conclusion to this group stage. However, and I have to address the other potential outcome and remind everyone that concentration has to be their best player for the duration, or else.
The action has already started. And he heaves it forward. Really good feet. Hit into the middle. And the keeper's in command. Tries to stroke it through. And he's cut it out.
Neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
They just need to avoid defeat. It would mean so much to them. Japan can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Made sure that that won't get through. Now the counter. He gets past his man. We sit high. Oh, surely! And he's onside. It's good distance on it.
Well, it's a crossing feast here, but I'd advise them to keep a variety in their play to avoid being found out and stopped.
And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Out to the right. Deftly done. it's got through. Oh, really good feet from him. Cleared without complication. Until half-time, and it is still goalless. And here's the chance to counter. And he's on a charge. Gets the better of his man. It's gone a long way up and away. He's picked him out. Going through. Has a goal! Yes, it's there! A goal at a really telling moment. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
Japan take them. There's the half-time whistle. So there you have it. One sport half of football. It's still had its moments, and ultimately produced just one goal. There's a decent game up to that.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with the first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Japan are in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. Japan just about have their noses in front. Lobs it in gently. Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. He's looking to get there first. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
Can he deliver? Shapes to shoot! Hoists it forward. Looking to get within range. Here it comes. Gets away from his opponents. Chance! And the ball's come out. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Back to the keeper and try something new. So far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
That is terrific skill. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch.
Too much elaboration and not enough penetration, no damage likely.
collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
They've seen lots of the ball, trying to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Let us put a stop to that. Japan got their goal at the end of the first half, and the score is 1-0. He's got options out wide. Massive lead! He scores! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. They really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Japan take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Tries to get it forward quickly, pumps it into the area. Tries to get it clear. Japan have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. And it's got through. Almost nothing left on the clock here. Sweden have the look of condemned men. Elimination almost a certainty now. And that has put paid to that. And now they can launch a counter. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. And back to base. And it's played forward. And time is up. Japan have made it. Progress to the knockout stage confirmed. On to the business end. Successive wins then to blot out that opening day defeat, and 6 points ought to be plenty. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, not as smooth as they would have preferred, but they're through, and that's the bit that matters most.